Only 14 undefeated teams remain in college football. One of them is Louisville, and the odds makers expect the Cardinals to stay undefeated after this week, installing them as 9.5-point favorites at slumping Pitt. But coming off a huge win over Notre Dame at home, is this a prime spot to fade the unbeaten Cardinals? Bettors seem to think so, as early money has come in on the home underdog in this matchup. The line already down to 8 at most shops. In just a moment, I'll be letting you know how I'd play this Louisville-Pitt matchup, but first, let's take a look back at Louisville's upset win over Notre Dame last week. For 3 quarters, it was a close game, as the Cardinals were up just 17-13 with 12 minutes to go. Then, Louisville gets a touchdown, up 24-13, and turnovers changed the game. Notre Dame, on 4 of its final 5 possessions, turned the ball over, once on downs, twice with an interception, and once with a fumble. All told, for the game, the Irish turned it over 5 times. That led to 13 points directly for Louisville, and that was the exact difference in the final score. Consider this as well. Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman had not thrown a single INT this season before facing Louisville, who at 6-0 is now off to its best start in 10 years. Not off to its best start in 10 years is Pitt. The Panthers, 1-4 on the year, and they have lost 4 straight. They have Virginia to thank, only Virginia, for not being in the ACC basement. Now, the 2023 season opened with a 45-7 win over FCS Wofford for Pat Narduzzi, but since then, all downhill. His team is not just 0-4 straight up against FBS competition this year, but 0-4 ATS as well. Pitt's going to be coming off a bye here, though. A little time to regroup as they get ready to face unbeaten Louisville. In the last game, boy, did they need a bye, because the Panthers lost 38-21 to Virginia Tech last we saw. That was a battle of 2 teams that were on 3-game losing streaks. Even more embarrassing for Pitt, Virginia Tech had previously dropped 9 in a row to Power 5 opponents. So this is a Pitt team, falling well short of expectations so far in 2023. They were missing 3 starters along the offensive line against Virginia Tech. Coming off a bye, the hope is that group would be a little bit healthier, but the real question mark for me, and I think everyone else, comes at quarterback. Phil Jurkovec, who transferred in from BC, has reportedly been practicing as a tight end? Yes, all sources seem to indicate that is true. That means Christian Veilleux would be the new starter for Pitt. He saw limited time against North Carolina in the second half. Quite frankly, did not look very good. Normally in a spot like this, you'd see me back the home dog. If you follow my plays, you know that. But there's just not a lot to like about Pitt right now. I tried when they were at home against North Carolina. They just didn't have the firepower, and that was with Veilleux as the quarterback for the second half. Plus, Pitt, 1-6 straight up in ATS, their last 7 games as a dog. Really hasn't mattered when they are getting points. They just haven't done enough with them. So my lean for this Saturday evening ACC matchup would be to take the under. Don't want to lay the points with Louisville in what's a clear letdown spot, but I do like the under here. Don't see Pitt scoring a lot, obviously, with this unsettled quarterback situation. But you have to remember, Louisville, in its last road game, scored only 13 points against a pretty bad NC State squad. So I think points are going to be at a premium here. We've got a total, I believe 47.5, we'll call it. So it's going to be low scoring as Louisville and Pitt do battle on the CW network. Oh, by the way, let me know what you think of the under down in the comments section below, and feel free to let me know which side you prefer as well. Do me a favor, smash that like button, give this video a thumbs up if you would be so kind. And also, for everyone watching this video, got a great special offer for you. Get all of my plays for the next 30 days for just $229. That works out to just $7.40 per day. As a reminder, I am number 1 at Wager Talk with all 5% releases going back to last bowl season. That includes a phenomenal 77% record in football. Just last Saturday, I cashed a 5% max bet on Arizona State +4. Part of a winning Saturday overall. Thank you, Colorado, for kicking that last-second field goal and not allowing the game to go into overtime. By the way, October, a great month for me last year overall. 87, 54-3 in all sports, up 75 units. That included a 16-4 finish to the MLB playoffs, including 10-0 with totals. This 30-day special we've got for you takes you all the way through the World Series. So it's going to give you every baseball pick, every football pick, soccer as well. Soccer, I'm red hot. Just be sure at checkout to use the code POWER30, that's POWER30. that will get you your discount on that 30-day pass. Now, if you're looking for more game stats, trends, and previews, be sure to click this next video.